Be me, 31M, self-identified post-civilization theorist, and freelance artisanal kombucha brewer, currently living in the guest house of my parents' estate. It's not mooching, it's reclaiming generational wealth extracted from the labor of the working class. Spend my days moderating subreddit forums on anarcho-primitivism and debating the ethics of domestication. My IQ is definitely in the triple digits, though I refuse to take a test designed by the Western educational hegemony. Have a younger brother, Tyler, 27M, the golden child, works in fintech, whatever that means. Probably algorithmically stealing fractions of pennies from grandmothers. He's 6'2", played lacrosse in college, wears Patagonia vests unironically. A walking, talking monument to late-stage capitalism. I pity him. He is trapped in the matrix, a slave to the dopamine loop of quarterly bonuses. One fateful Wednesday, Mom comes to the guest house. She knocks, violating my boundaries as usual. Anon Tyler is coming home for the weekend. I roll my eyes so hard I see my own pineal gland. And? He's bringing a girl. He says she's the one. Please, for the love of God, shower and put on pants. Pants are a construct of the Industrial Revolution designed to restrict movement and fertility. But I nod. I will observe social protocols, Mother. Albeit under protest. She sighs the sigh of a woman who doesn't understand genius. Returns to the main house. I immediately go to my battle station. Need intel. Tyler's social media is locked down because he's a paranoid corporate drone. But Mom tagged him in a post last week. I find the girl. Her name is Kayla. Of course it is. Profile picture. Her standing in front of a mural of wings in Nashville. Bio. Live, laugh, love. Dog mom coffee addict, Pong marketing manager at Omnicorp. My stomach churns. It's worse than I thought. She is the apex predator of basicness. A marketing manager. A professional manipulator of human desire. She manufactures consent for a living. Scroll through her photos. Picture 1. Her holding a glass of rosé on a boat. The caption says, "Rosé all day. Alcoholism disguised as a personality trait." Picture 2, her and Tyler at a pumpkin patch. Matching flannels. Performative rusticity. Appropriating the aesthetic of the agrarian worker while contributing nothing to the soil. Picture 3, a photo of an expensive purse. Treat yourself. Commodity fetishism in its purest form. This woman is a danger, not just to Tyler, but to the intellectual integrity of this household. Tyler is weak-minded. He likes shiny things. She is the shiniest thing. She will hollow him out, fill him with HGTV renovation ideas, and discard the husk when his hairline recedes. I have a moral obligation to intervene. Friday arrives. The Mercedes pulls into the driveway. I watch from the window, peering through the blinds like a sniper. Tyler steps out, blue button down, sleeves rolled up. Then her. She looks exactly like her pixels. Blonde highlights that cost more than the GDP of a small nation. White jeans. Who wears white jeans to the country? Someone who doesn't fear dirt because they've never done a day of real work. They enter the house. I wait exactly 14 minutes. Enough to establish dominance, not enough to be absent. I descend the stairs, wearing my "Capitalism is a death cult" t-shirt and cargo shorts. Practical. Many pockets for foraging. They are in the kitchen. Mom is fawning over a potted orchid Kayla brought. "Oh, it's beautiful," Mom chirps. "A bribe." "Anon," Tyler says. He forces a smile. The smile doesn't reach his eyes. He knows I see through him. "Tyler," I nod, "still contributing to the heat death of the universe via high-frequency trading?" He sighs. "Good to see you too, buddy. This is Kayla." She turns. Dazzling white teeth. Probably veneers. "Hi, Anon. I've heard so much about you." Lie. Tyler is ashamed of me because I challenge his worldview. She extends a hand. Manicured nails. Ballet slipper, pink. I do not shake it. Touching transmits microbiome imbalances. I do a small, stiff bow. "Greetings. I assume the orchid is a guilt offering for the carbon footprint of your flight?" Silence in the kitchen. Mom drops a spoon. Kayla blinks. Her smile falters for a nanosecond, then reboots. "We actually drove, but you're right, we should all be mindful." Deflection. She's been media trained. Dangerous. Dinner that night is a battlefield. Dad is grilling steaks, dead cow flesh. I bring my own meal, a slurry of lentils and nutritional yeast I prepared in a blender. We sit on the patio. "So Kayla," I start, while scooping gray sludge into my mouth. "Tyler tells me you work in marketing." "I do. I work for a tech startup that helps small businesses optimize their supply chains." Optimize, I repeat, tasting the word like sour milk. A euphemism for firing humans and replacing them with automation, correct? Anon, Dad warns, voice low. Actually, Kayla says, still smiling. It helps them reduce waste and compete with Amazon. A rehearsed talking point. Amazon is the symptom, not the disease, I counter. The disease is the infinite growth paradigm. Do you believe infinite growth is possible on a finite planet, Kayla? She takes a sip of wine. I think the steak is delicious, Mr. Henderson. She pivots to the patriarch, seeking protection. Weakness identified. She cannot handle dialectical materialism. Tyler glares at me. Can we just have a normal dinner? Define normal, I say. Is it normal to consume flesh while the Amazon burns? Is it normal to discuss wedding venues while the ice caps melt? We haven't even discussed wedding venues, Tyler snaps. Yet, I point at him with my spoon. It is the inevitable conclusion of your bourgeois trajectory. Mom intervenes. So Kayla, do you have siblings? They descend into small talk. I retreat into my mind, observing, analyzing. She touches Tyler's arm every 3.5 minutes. Operant conditioning, rewarding him for compliance. She laughs at Dad's terrible jokes, ingratiating herself with the power structure. She offers to help clean up. Performative labor. I see it all. Saturday morning. I wake up at 11 a.m. Natural circadian rhythm. I hear voices in the backyard. Look out! Tyler and Kayla are doing yoga on the lawn. Cultural appropriation. She is wearing Lululemon. Polyester derived from petroleum. She is literally wearing oil while doing a sacred Eastern practice. The hypocrisy is blinding. I need a plan. Direct confrontation failed at dinner. I need to expose her true nature to Tyler. Show him she is a hollow shell of consumerist impulses. I go to the kitchen, make a pot of artisanal coffee, wait for them to come in. They enter, sweating, pheromones flying everywhere. Disgusting. Good morning, Annan, Kayla says. She is relentlessly pleasant. It's a mask. Coffee? I offer. A peace offering. Trojan horse tactic. Oh, I'd love some, she says. I pour her a cup. It is an Ethiopian blend, extremely acidic, brewed for 45 minutes. It tastes like battery acid and earth. She takes a sip. Her face spasms. A glitch in the matrix. Wow, she wheezes. That's robust. It's the only way to respect the bean, I say. Sugar and milk are tools of the oppressors to make the bitter truth palatable. She puts the cup down. Tyler, we should get changed for the winery tour. The winery tour. The ultimate normie pilgrimage. Spending $200 to drink fermented grape juice and pretend to understand terroir. I'm coming with you, I announce. Tyler stops. What? You hate wine. You call it boomer juice. I am conducting a sociological study on leisure class rituals. I lie. Plus, Mom said I have to be inclusive, weaponizing their own rules against them. Tyler looks at Kayla. She shrugs. The more the merrier. She doesn't know she just invited her own executioner. We take the SUV. Tyler drives. Kayla rides shotgun. I sit in the back, middle seat, to be part of the conversation. So, I say, leaning forward between the seats. Have you two discussed the prenup? Tyler swerves slightly. Anon! We aren't even engaged yet. Prevention is better than cure, I whisper. 50% of marriages end in divorce. 90% of those are initiated by women when the resource stream dries up. Anon, shut up, Tyler says. I'm just protecting your assets, brother. She works in marketing. She knows how to sell a bad deal. Kayla turns around. Her eyes are no longer smiling. I make more money than he does, Anon. A direct strike. I reel back. Financial value is a social construct, I stammer. But thank you for revealing your obsession with income. I'm not obsessed. I'm just stating a fact rooted in a hierarchical value system. I yell. Tyler turns up the radio. Taylor Swift blares. Psychological warfare. We arrive at the winery. It is a faux Tuscan nightmare. Stucco and weeping willows. A bachelorette party is screaming in the distance. We join a tour group. The guide is a guy named Chad, spiritually if not legally. He talks about oaky undertones. I scoff audibly. Oak is a defense mechanism for the tree. I mutter to the group. You are drinking the tree's trauma. People move away from me. Good. Kayla is enjoying herself, swirling the glass, sniffing, pretending she isn't just there to get buzzed. She takes a selfie with a grapevine. Nature is so healing, she captions it, I assume. I corner Tyler by the barrel room. Do you see it? I hiss. See what? The facade. She doesn't care about the wine. She cares about the image of the wine. She is consuming the signifier, not the signified. Bro, what are you talking about? She's just having fun. Fun is a distraction. She's lulling you into a false sense of security. Next thing you know, you're living in a beige house with a golden retriever named Cooper, debating which SUV has better safety ratings. That sounds nice, actually, Tyler says. He is too far gone. The brain rot is terminal. I must go nuclear. We return home. Tonight is the big announcement. I know what it is. He's going to propose, or they are announcing they bought a house. Either way, it ends tonight. I spend the afternoon in the basement, printing out articles. The socio-economic impact of the nuclear family. Marketing as psychological violence. Why your soulmate is a statistical impossibility. I prepare my manifesto. 7 p.m. Everyone gathers in the living room. Champagne is poured. I have a glass of water. Tap. Unfiltered. Tyler clears his throat. He looks nervous. Kayla is beaming, radiating high-voltage normie energy. So, Tyler starts, we have some news. Wait, I shout. I stand up. The room goes silent. Before you seal your fate, Tyler, you need to hear this. Anon, sit down, Dad growls. No, I will not be silent. I am the only one here who loves him enough to tell the truth. I point a trembling finger at Kayla. You, I accuse. She looks confused. Me? You are an agent of the simulacrum. You don't love him. You love the demographic he represents. Anon, stop, Tyler says, stepping forward. I have analyzed your digital footprint, Kayla. The pumpkin patch, the rosé, it's all a performance. You are curating a life, not living one. I pull out my papers. I have data here. The correlation between excessive social media usage and narcissistic personality disorder is 0.85. Anon, seriously. You want to turn him into an accessory? A prop for your Instagram feed? You'll neuter his spirit and replace it with throw pillows. I turn to Tyler. She's a siren, Tyler. She sings of work-life balance and mindfulness, but she will drag you down into the depths of a 30-year mortgage and soul-crushing mediocrity. I'm trying to save you from the suburbs, Tyler. The suburbs are where dreams go to die. I am panting. My heart is racing. I have spoken truth to power. The room is dead silent. Kayla looks at Tyler. She isn't crying. She looks bored? No, pitying. Is he done? She asks softly. Tyler rubs his temples. I think so. Okay, she says. She reaches into her bag, pulls out an ultrasound photo. We're having a baby, she says. The words hit me like a tactical drone strike. A baby. A biological replication. A carbon-emitting, resource-consuming parasite. Mom screams with joy. Dad starts clapping. They rush the couple. Hugs, tears. I am left standing alone in the center of the rug, clutching my printouts on the evils of marketing. A baby? I whisper. In this economy, with the climate crisis, no one hears me. They are lost in the chemical rush of oxytocin. Tyler looks over Mom's shoulder at me. His eyes are cold. Get out, Annan. What? Get out. Go to the guest house. Stay there. But I'm the uncle. I have to teach the child about the industrial military complex. Out, Dad bellows. I retreat. Tactical withdrawal. I walk back to the guest house in the dark. The sound of celebration fades behind me. I sit on my futon, open my laptop, log onto 4chan. Be me. Try to save brother from entrapment by corporate succubus. Reveal the truth about the hollow nature of modern relationships. They announce a pregnancy to deflect from my logic. Using a fetus as a human shield against criticism. Classic biological imperative manipulation. Now ostracized for being the only sane person in the room. MFW. I am the tragic hero of this timeline. I type furiously. The glow of the screen is the only warmth I have. I hear a knock at the door an hour later. Is it Tyler? Coming to apologize? To admit I was right? I open the door. It's Kayla. She is holding a plate of food. Steak, grilled asparagus, potato salad. I thought you might be hungry, she says. I don't accept charity from the bourgeoisie, I sneer. She sets the plate on the porch railing. You know, Annan, she says, her voice calm, terrifyingly calm. I actually do volunteer work. I run a mentorship program for underprivileged girls. Performative altruism, I shoot back. Tax write-off. And Tyler, she continues, he hates his job, he wants to quit and start a woodworking shop. I'm the one encouraging him to do it. My salary can support us both while he learns. I freeze. This does not fit the narrative. Woodworking is artisanal. Honorable. Lies, I say. You want him to be a CEO. She smiles. A sad, tired smile. You're so busy fighting the world in your head, you don't see the people right in front of you. Spare me the Hallmark card platitudes. Eat the steak, Annan. You look anemic. She turns and walks away, her white jeans glowing in the moonlight. I watch her go. I look at the steak. It smells incredible. My lentils are cold and gray inside. I look around. No witnesses. I pick up a piece of asparagus with my fingers. Consumed. Then, a piece of steak. It melts in my mouth. The fat, the salt, the char. It tastes like surrender. I eat the whole plate standing on the porch like a goblin, licking the grease off my fingers. I feel fuller than I have in years, but the emptiness remains in my chest. She beat me, not with logic, but with protein and kindness. The ultimate manipulation. I go back inside, delete my post, start a new thread. Be me. Greater than 31M. Just realized I might be the NPC. Annans. How do I deprogram myself? No replies yet. Just the blinking cursor. And the sound of laughter from the main house, where life is happening without me. I open a new tab. Search. How to start woodworking. Maybe there is hope. Probably not. But the steak was good. Really good.